All praise to the Most High, our Elohim, our Father, our Mother, our Brother. The Most High, the Ruach HaKodesh, the Spirit of Truth, the Dove, our brother Yahweh Shai, who shows us the way, keeps us on track. Because we are the descendants of Yashar'EL, the total of the tribes. We don't all know whose tribe we are yet, but we know we're part of the tribes. And see, in this Black History Month, you got these black people who now proclaim blackness, mind you, wanting to be us. They want proximity to us. Everybody is jockeying for proximity to us. What? Us, our lands, and our power. They've always done so. But because the heathen European has defecated and fornicated all on our laws, statutes, heritage, commandments, lands, they needed proximity to them to survive in these lands, in our lands. So everybody now is going to be black, considering as well the heathen European American is now acting like they ready to give up some loot. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. So now everybody jockeying for position around us. This is again, we are in the sanctification. We are Yasharel. That's why they talk about black. Okay. That's still coming to us. Everything you get is still coming to us. Matter of fact, you ain't even gonna get it. Because do you speak English? Is English your first language? So if it's not your first language and you weren't here during the English occupation of the East Coast and the French and Spanish occupation of the Louisiana Territory, if you weren't here and your generations don't go back at least 4 generations, woohoo, stop it. Stop. Because all you're going to do is create commotion and confusion for yourself. And you're still not going to be close to proximity to us, to Yashar'EL. So all these people, and this is just a quick scenario of pontification against Psalms 83 and their stupid, great stupor, and delusional nations. The reality is simple. We are not black. And before you give European, heathen, American, Psalms 83 nations, before you give anything away, that, mind you, is not yours, you would be wise or have a semblance of wisdom to recognize that when you give it away, mene tekel, the writing will be on the wall. If you don't give us ours back, if you don't act right in this exchange of situation, you will be destroyed. That's not for me. I'm not making declarations. Although I am speaking what was written through prophecy. I know everybody got their own ideology. They want to act as though they know. Yet the dove sits over this land, our land, her land, the Most High's land, the promised land. Oh, ain't wasn't nobody here. We just came over and well, who are you fighting? I mean, who are you? Who did you conquer? What's the point of colonization? If this land had nobody on it and it was just free and it was dominionized over to the heathen, then why colonization? Why didn't you just come over and just take it? Although you did, but you did by force, imposition. So I know this lesson, lecture, pontification is not going to go out because YouTube and these social media platforms is giving cover to all these heathen nations. And everybody that's still catering to Christian insanity and all of its daughters of Babylon. So what? The history speaks for itself. The reality is the exchange of situation is upon us. We're not changing. The remnant within the remnant. We're not changing. And because we're not changing, somebody got to change. We're disentangling. Somebody got to be entangled. This is the yin and yang. This is the nuance. This is the new structure. This is the kingdom. This is the order. And although we are not perfect, we strive for it. And we do it under the love of our Father, our mother, yea, and our brother. We're not doing this willy-nilly. This is not half of the ass. This is matter of fact. Again, the history speaks for that. If we were here, the heathen Europeans, Spaniards, French, English, Dutch, they colonized every which way, even us. They colonized through destruction and took our lands. And now, when we're making a stand, the reality is that we now have the history to prove all things, considering the whole earth has been against us. Those that, if you're not speaking English as your first language, then you're not us. And if you are us, you would respect us. You wouldn't come sideways, giving us Jebus of the whites, giving us Africanus of the whites, giving us Asiana of the whites. You wouldn't come that way. You would respect what we say. And that's why we just are watching and waiting, as it was written, to see the fall of our enemies. And we're not, you guys are talking that hate speech, enemies, you guys. No, this is balance. This is fairness. This is a just weight. We didn't do anything to ourselves other than, give ourselves half a shape. Now that we see the glass half full and fill, or and filled, and filled, guess what? Now it's your turn to drink. The nations get to drink. Drink of its history, just like we. And because we're ancient, mind you, our history goes further back than yours. All of yours. Oh, well, there was three. Noah's sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. That's right. But we're the oldest. Shem. Again, not hard when you are a student of his story. And now, a student of my story, of our story, of Yashar'EL's story. Not black. Sister Lisa was saying, 100 years ago, this is 100 years of black history. So what was it before? Nothing? Well, no history? That's why we watching, waiting to see the fall of our enemies, because you guys are just ridiculous in your thought process. It ain't all this, it ain't all that. It is a collective. And everyone gets judged as a collective. We did, because we were ancient. We were first. Now, this baton, whether you want it or not, is being passed to you with your broken scepter as well. And it's coming in. It's going to come upon you like the flu. I mean, look at you now. And it's only just begun. So, this black history, you can keep it. You can keep it. But be weary of its secrets. Because if you don't, you will be found unworthy, yet worthy for destruction. It either is or is not. You either are or are not. No in between. So I'm dedicating this month to Yashar'EL month. This year to Yashar'EL year. This epoch to Yashar'EL's epoch. This story to Yashar'EL's story. This time to the Most High, our mother, the Ruach, our brother, Yahweh Shai. All praises to the Most High. Shalawam Mishpahcah.